Hey there, fight fans. Today in this video,
I gotta get to the fight news. Holy shit.
Renowned sports analyst and former UFC champion Michael Bisping was hit by a truck while crossing the street. Alex Pereira, the current middleweight title holder, may move up to the light heavyweight division or even higher to the heavyweight division. And recently, the reigning UFC heavyweight champion Jon Jones has returned to the spotlight after some bizarre posts surfaced on his social media. Many MMA fans immediately speculated that Jones's account had been hacked and that the messages were not written by the champion himself. However, the true nature of the situation remains unclear. But what actually happened? Well, we're gonna see. So today we are diving into some ongoing drama surrounding one of the biggest names in sport, Jon "Bones" Jones. As many of you may know already, Jones is on the hunt for his next opponent, and all signs were pointing towards a fight with heavyweight former champ Stipe Miocic in July. However, that long-awaited July bout may not happen at all. So what is really going on behind the scenes? Stay tuned as we bring you the latest happenings in the world of the UFC. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to help keep up with all of the latest news and updates. Let's get started. Former UFC champion Michael Bisping recently shared his experience of being hit by a truck while crossing the road. He reported the incident on social media and expressed shock at the driver's actions. According to Bisping, the woman driving the truck not only hit him, but also raised her middle finger and drove off. Bisping said, "I was crossing the road and got hit by a truck. The woman behind the wheel honked, raised her middle finger, and drove off. Here's the bitch. I must admit it was a gangster move," Bisping wrote. Former UFC light heavyweight champ Glover Teixeira has revealed that middleweight champion Alex Pereira could be moving up in weight categories. Eventually, he will move to another division. We talk about it all the time. He can fight anywhere. Just look at this guy. He can fight in any division. He can fight in heavyweight, light heavyweight, because he is large himself, Teixeira said. Now, Pereira has also made a name for himself in the UFC, winning both of his fights by knockout. His striking skills are highly regarded, and he has a professional kickboxing record of 34-7 with 30 knockouts. However, if he moves up to the heavyweight division where Jon Jones is the champion, I don't know that he will stand a chance against Bones. Now, regarding Jon Jones, despite his popularity and successful performances in the ring, he has found himself at the center of some various scandals and controversies in the past. Recently, he has been gaining attention once again due to some very strange posts that have appeared on his social media. The messages were published for half an hour before being deleted, but they did not go unnoticed by fans. Many MMA enthusiasts immediately began to speculate that Jones's account had been hacked and that the messages were not written by the champion himself. Looks like someone hacked his account. Very strange and disturbing messages were posted with foul language. It's impossible that they came from Jon Jones, posted one of the fans. As you know, this isn't the first time Jones has been involved in scandals, but despite this, many fans continue to support him and regard him as one of the best MMA fighters. However, there are also those who are criticizing his behavior and argue that he is not worthy of being a champion because of his actions. Nevertheless, Jones continues to prove his strength in the octagon and attract the attention of fans from all over the world. Thus, Jon Jones is a fighter who evokes different emotions in MMA fans. His successes and scandals, controversial victories, all make him one of the most interesting and striking characters in the MMA world. As for his future in the UFC, it remains to be seen as to what will happen. If he does fight Stipe Miocic in July, it will be one of the most anticipated fights of the year. But UFC President Dana White said that Jones could retire after the fight with Miocic, which increased the hype around this event. Regarding his future in the UFC, it remains to be seen exactly what will happen. If he does end up fighting Miocic in July, it will undoubtedly be one of the most highly anticipated fights of the year. However, recent statements by Jones himself suggest that the fight might not even take place. In a social media post directed at Miocic, Jones stated that the heavyweight champion had shied away from him throughout 2022, despite being scheduled fights in July, September, and December. Jones went on to say that he was now hearing rumors that the July fight might not take place at all. The allegation has added a new level of intrigue to the story, with many wondering if there is any truth to the claims that Miocic avoided fighting Jones. In conclusion, the highly anticipated fight between Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic has generated a lot of excitement in the world of the UFC. Whether or not the fight will actually take place remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: it has the potential to be one of the biggest fights in UFC history. So what are your thoughts on this? Do you believe that this fight will eventually happen? Share your opinions down in the comments.
Oh, he's the GOAT. That's
the
it.
baddest man on the planet.
He's the GOAT. Yeah, there's no one thinks like Tyson Fury could beat Jon Jones in a fight.
Isn't that fucking interesting?
No one thinks that. Tyson doesn't think that. You want to talk about who's the baddest man on the planet? If Jon Jones and Tyson Fury are locked into a room,
Game over.
I'm pushing all my chips on black. He has no chance of making it out of that room.
Isn't that crazy?
0 chance.
And that is all for today, so if you liked the video, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel.